Dylan Vayu, and you are the owner, founder, creator of Tree Free Heat.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about how you started this business? And yeah.
Perfect. So our story actually has two kind of like two backstories that got me to this point. So I'll start with the first one. The first one was when I was about 15 years old. My mom was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer.
Yikes.
So that totally changed the direction of my life in general. And having to like deal with that in real time at such a young age was really confusing. But there was a very specific moment where she picked me up from baseball. It was kind of towards the end of the season, and she told me that she was diagnosed, and I just had a really surreal moment where I was like, okay, I clearly need to figure out a way to be on my own. There's no way she'll be able to take care of me at the way that she was before. And so this was a moment for me to really, take control of my life and trying to be more independent. And that's kind of when I really learned about being an entrepreneur and creating my own, financial freedom.
Wow.
So I took that really seriously around that time, and I started to create many different businesses that kind of got me to here. All of them were just, rarely ever getting over $2,000 in revenue or profit for that matter. Just things that would allow me to be able to take care of her and take care of myself, which was also a way of taking care of her. So that was like the base and the start, which is really what got Bangor, Maine. After a year or two, my mom actually landed a job, and at this point, she was cancer free. She landed a job at a place called Thomas College in Waterville, and that allowed me to transfer for free college.
Nice.
Yeah. And that was a really, really big deal for me to be able to do that, because now I didn't have these added stressors of thinking, okay, I need a consistent revenue or a consistent way of having money to pay off these loans in the future. I have a much more manageable debt, and so I can really concentrate on trying to do something a lot more risky. And that's what led me to, Tree Free Heat.
Okay.
I was really interested in learning about the hemp industry that was just emerging by the time I got to college, in Maine specifically. I was well aware of how hemp used to be used, 100 years ago. And
so you knew the history?
Yeah, and I had the impact that it had back then, and how important it was for just the economy in general. Farmers were even getting paid to grow hemp because it was so useful for them to use it for rope and clothing at the time. So I was like, well, there's no reason why that's not going to happen again. And so that's kind of when I started to take steps.
And then, So tell me about your product. So,
I'll show it first.
Okay.
So these are our fire starters. This is the packaging. Oddly enough, this packaging is actually a soap box. So it was a really, clever way to be able to add 2 fire starters into them. And so each package has 2 fire starters. And this is the fire starter.
Okay.
So, as you can see, this is the hemp that's within inside of it. I use an electric wood chipper, in which I just take dried out stalks and put them through, and that's really the way that I'm able to get the bard. The bard is like the most useful part of the plant for us. So the ingredients for this is soy wax, hemp, and then a wick that's dipped in citronella.
And that's it?
And that's it.
Wow.
And so many people say it's akin to a candle, and I would totally agree with them. And it's as easy as using a candle. You simply just light the wick, put it in the middle of wherever you want to have your fire, and then slowly add on to it. It burns for approximately 20 minutes, which is plenty of time for anyone to be able to do that. The wax is a fantastic catalyst to slow down the burn. And I knew that our product was really simple to use when I went camping with a family friend, and they had their 7-year-old daughter who's never made a fire or never really gets to make a fire because she has really protective parents, and they allowed her to use that. So the product is $5 for a 2-pack. And of course, these are the 2-packs. And you can find us at treefreeheat.com. So TREEFREEHEAT.
Okay.
I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, both under the same name, Tree Free Heat, and I'm very responsive. And if you'd like to email me, it's just Dylan, DYLAN. Yeah, absolutely. So I love working with people. A huge extrovert, so that's another reason why I love doing this stuff. Talking to people is incredibly rejuvenating for me. So we actually recently purchased a decorticator. And a decorticator is a machine that can separate the hemp into the short and long fibers, the bast and the hurd. And we would love to just experiment with people to see how we can be of use. We're stationed out of Waterville, Maine. And so I believe, to the best of our knowledge, and we've been actively trying to see if this is true, we believe that we have the first decorticator in New England. But to back that a little bit, our decorticator is much smaller. Again, we're a small team. So it's not the $100,000, $1 million decorticators that are spread out throughout America. This is one that is a lot smaller and kind of is meant to be just one of the many steps to being able to process hemp in New England in the future.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. More importantly, just expand the uses of hemp. I mean, this is obviously a plant I care a lot about, and I would really like to see thrive, especially considering it's really exciting to be in the wild west of a new industry. So any way that we can try and just push that forward, even if it's slow, that's cool with us. I'm young, so I'm in this for the long run.
Hello, everyone. Jill here from TSC Talks, live. Well, not live, but I am coming to you from the virtual holiday market, and I have Catherine Caulfield here to tell you a little bit about her business and what she is offering at the market. She is a psychic medium, and she's been on our podcast, and her business is Quantum Freedom. So, Katie, thanks for being part of the market.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your business. However you want to word it.
Yeah, exactly. So I do healing and astrology. I consider myself kind of like a mystic. And I just help to lead people to greater awakening, awareness, and understanding of themselves and their spiritual journey. My spiritual journey is pretty much my whole life, and I've dedicated myself to that. And I kind of take a very multidisciplinary approach and an open kind of spiritual approach to it. I explain quantum freedom as a vibration, a portal, an experience, and it's a momentum of energy that leads you to your spiritual destiny. So it helps you by releasing mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual limitations, especially those that are time-based or space-based, location-based limitations. So quantum is beyond all of that, and it's our true eternal nature.
Wow. I want to jump right in. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you offer, for people that want to explore this? What do you have on your site, and what do you do?
Yeah, so for people who are interested, I have many different services depending on where someone's at in their journey or their spiritual awakening, or what they're interested in. So I have everything from, just quantum healing. So if you're feeling like you're kind of out of sorts and can't explain why on a physical, mental, or emotional level, you can get the quantum healing, which is correcting imbalances. And I also am a Reiki practitioner, so I include Reiki and energy work in the healing. I do astrology, so I have found much value from astrology personally, and I find that understanding your natal birth chart gives you a greater respect for your own path, and an understanding of your psyche is how I explain it.
Mm-hmm.
So astrology, a reading is another way to gain self-knowledge through my services. Channeled reading, which is me just connecting and receiving channeled information about you and your soul path. And so that can be between 1 and 3 soul qualities that you're here to learn and master and develop. You can also ask questions and receive channeled answers, and the guides provide whatever information you need to know right now. And then I also have and so all of these, I think we were going to talk about what's in the marketplace.
Yep,
And
yeah,
all the ones I'm listing are in it. So I'll just say that now, that those, in addition to the subconscious reprogramming. So this is a newer service for me.
Cool.
Yeah, it's so cool because I found out it came into my life about the subconscious, and I found out that actually the conscious mind only represents between 1 and 5% of our reality.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I believe it though.
Yeah, when I figured that out, it was like a light bulb went off when I was like, oh, okay, so that's why people struggle so much, because we only have 1 to 5% inner control of our conscious. And so 95 to 99% of our reality in our life is all subconscious. So when I realized that, I said, okay, so there must be a way. And obviously there are ways, like through meditation, hypnosis, and different, dream work. But a lot of people don't realize that or go that deep to, to work with the subconscious. So what this program does, it's actually kind of a joint effort. So when somebody wants to do this, I work with you to reprogram your own subconscious. And I do that by working with, going into a meditative state, finding the limiting subconscious beliefs that might be hiding, lurking there.
Yep.
And they can come, and usually they're not coming from within us. They're coming from around us. We pick them up in childhood or, society or family, whatever. But either way, we can reprogram them by accepting them and understanding where they came from, and then letting it go in forgiveness, and then saying, okay, what kind of belief do we want to replace this that's going to actually support us in our life? So it's been really powerful. I've done a number of them, and including on myself, and it's probably one of the most powerful services I think that I offer right now. And so I wanted to make that available for people. A few other things I'll just mention briefly without going too far into them. I do downloads, which is just a download of energy and information for you right now. Upgrades is, if you think about when your phone breaks, you go to the store and you get a new phone, or you order a new phone or laptop, let's say. So the upgrade is like that for the spiritual realm, for our spiritual technology. So when you're kind of, you've hit a plateau spiritually or mentally, emotionally, you can upgrade your inner technology. I help you do that. And activation is basically just activating whatever you need for your life's purpose and mission, and whatever dormant or latent. A lot of times it's DNA strands, but it could be just about anything you can activate to kind of step into your full potential.
Wow.
And then I also do 7 chakra animal totem, which we get to look at what spirit animals rule your 7 chakras.
Oh wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah, that one's really fun. And to me, that's been like, again, one of the most life-changing ones, because
really.
Yeah, it really has. And I also have my friend Greg, who's also my illustrator of my Quantum Freedom books, to thank for this, because we're kind of working together on this, and he does artwork for that. So eventually we're going to soon have, once you get, we do the meditation, you can get your own totem made, or even like a sweatshirt with your 7 custom animals on it. So that one's really cool. I do tarot readings. And then the last one that's kind of interesting is Arcturian healing chambers, which are, I work with the Arcturian energies and beings, and the chambers are for many different purposes. So whether you need to soothe or refresh or remember, awaken, it kind of speaks to different parts of your journey. And it's I kind of step back and let it happen for that one. And it's really just you're in a meditative state, and your essence is in this supported vibration to bring you into that state. So all of this, just to throw this out there, that all of it can be done virtually.
Excellent.
Yeah, so there's no limitations with that. And I also have gift cards available for the holidays, so I just added those.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Mary Clifton. I'm an internal medicine doctor with 25 years experience, and I'm the developer of CBDandCannabisInfo.com. That's a free website with about 100 researched, referenced, peer-reviewed educational videos that are available for you and your patients and clients, so that you can learn how to choose and use cannabis for various educational for various disease states. In addition to that, I've created the Cannabinoid Protocol, which is a certification program designed for practitioners and people who work in dispensaries and personal coaches, so that you can get the support that you need, the educational background you need to feel confident and legitimized within the cannabis community. I'm so delighted by the most recent election results. In all of the places where cannabis was brought forth in any kind of vote, it was moved forward. So there's a decreased risk of excessive legal confrontations when you have a cannabis exposure. There are more and more people across the country who are going to have good, safe access to these very high quality medicinals. But we are only as strong as our weakest link. So even though it's great news and everything is moving forward beautifully, I think that we need to continue to keep the pedal to the metal and make sure that we work not only nationally, but also internationally to drive the cannabis industry and drive these tools so that every patient can get the care that they need. My personal belief is that it's the education that's going to drive the entire process forward. So I am extremely grateful that you're here and that you're thinking, that you're innovative and dynamic and resourceful, and that you're ready to move this process forward in your area and beyond. This is very valuable work that you're doing, and I'm delighted to be asked to share my work with you. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can work together on the materials that I developed. Usually when I talk in this video in Stopping the Top Killers, I start with heart disease. I start at 5 at stroke, and we go back through all of the other conditions that lead to people dying or having or getting close to dying, having terrible outcomes at the end of life, and talk about how cannabis and other cannabinoid formulations can help to reduce symptoms and also to reduce the risk of these conditions. Because we have this limited time frame today, we have 25 minutes, I'm going to focus just on accidents and cancer and heart disease with you. And then at any point, if you want to circle back and see all of the video, you can check it out. It's posted on YouTube, or the Cannabinoid Protocol, my education program, has all of this broken up into wonderful little bits in the metabolism section. So we'll start with accidents, we'll talk about cancer, and then we'll finish on heart disease, which really all of those are a great topic.
Hi, I'm Jarrett Keller. I started the Unity Formulas product line with my close friend, nurse Janna Champagne. We wanted to design these products to provide the best medicine that patients needed. After years of research and clinical application, the Unity formulas were born. Each formula has specific terpenes and cannabinoids that are designed to meet the needs of the patient. A few of the cannabinoids used in the Unity formulas are CBD, CBG, and CBN. Each of these cannabinoids is best used in specific circumstances. We have designed the formulas to be more or less stimulating, more or less sedative, and more or less calming to fit the needs of the patient. The vision for Unity formulas is to provide patients and customers with products that best meet their needs. That is why the Unity formulas are cannabis nurse approved and follow the strict standards set by the FLOW criteria. FLOW stands for flower derived, lab tested, organically grown, and whole plant extracted. Our extraction process begins with high quality whole flower. This material is soaked at sub-zero temperatures in organic high-proof ethanol. After soaking, the alcohol is filtered and then distilled under vacuum. This allows us to ensure that all of the terpenes, cannabinoids, and other compounds remain intact. Once all the alcohol has been removed, the end result is an organic whole plant spectrum oil that is golden, rich, and thick. We currently have 6 formulas. The first formula in our lineup is our Neurosupport. This is a combination of CBG and CBD, along with botanically derived terpenes that can support focus, memory, recall, and much more. It is specifically designed to be taken during the morning or day. The second product in our lineup is our Anxiety Ease. This simple, calming blend of botanically derived terpenes and CBD is ideally suited for easing the body and mind, designed to be taken during the day or in the evening. Next is our Immune formula. This formula is focused on supporting the immune system with a blend of CBD, CBG, and terpenes. This is designed to be taken during the day. We have 2 formulas that are designed to assist with pain. The first is our Day Pain Assist. The CBD base is boosted with CBG and terpenes formulated to keep you alert while easing pain and is designed to be taken during the day. The second is our Night Pain Assist. This product is the perfect combination of pain easing and sleep support. CBG, CBN, and terpenes are added to the CBD to give this formula its unique effect. And of course, it is designed to be taken in the evening. And last but certainly not least is our sleep. With the addition of CBN and terpenes to the already powerful and supportive base of CBD, this product takes sleep support to another level. It is designed to be taken before bed. Unity Formulas is proud to be in partnership with the nonprofit organization Autism Safe Haven. 15% of all revenue from the Unity formulas is donated to Autism Safe Haven to support their cause. Unity formulas is patient-focused and customer-first. We are not in business to maximize profits, but to develop the products that are true medicine for our customers. At Unity Formulas, we are committed to quality, both in our products and in our customer service. Feel free to reach out to us via the Unity Formulas website, and we will be happy to answer any questions you may have. We are happy to offer a 15% discount for this event. Just use the code TSC15 during checkout.
My name is Jane. I'm a cannabis nurse full-time, and I have come into this industry as a patient. I have benefited greatly from cannabis as medicine, as has my daughter. Our stories are very widely available if you want more detail on that. And just by following patient needs, I progressed from a patient to a grower to helping patients to now I'm beginning to educate medical professionals about cannabis. And another project I'm working on is improving the accessibility of cannabis-inclusive autism care resources. My daughter is, with her autism, and she's 18 years of age, and ready to move on in life, and there really are no resources. So I'm building this for her and for other children that rely on cannabis for their quality of life and as their medicine, and to allow them access to their chosen medicine, while also receiving the care that they require.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Mack, and my company is Holistic Caring, and I'm going to talk to you today about what I've been working on. I've been a nurse for 34 years. I spent my first 10 years in hospitals, and when I got my MBA in healthcare administration, I spent the next 20 years in insurance companies in between operations and sales. I left Anthem Blue Cross in 2015 to become a medical cannabis pioneer. Like many people in this industry, I healed myself first. I went from a time where I was taking up to 20 pills a day to now where I have many days where I don't take a pill. And, like most of us, I know traditional care is ineffective. It's costly and it's fragmented and expensive. Pharmaceuticals often worsen conditions. Cannabis and CBD can be an effective and empowering option to personalize healthcare. And cannabinoids can facilitate health by reducing pain and inflammation, boosting energy and metabolism, and reducing stress and quieting the mind. So I founded Holistic Caring in 2016 to bridge the gap between traditional and cannabis medicine and provide one-on-one counseling with nurses, providing care for families and patients. The training manual that I wrote for nurses back in 2017 became a book. And then the book became a course, because this is how I see the world. Don't laugh at me, but I wrote something called the 4 Ps. Process is what I've been working on for years. That's all of the curriculum and content and intelligence and IP that I've developed to train providers, so that the providers can have these discussions with the patients they're already seeing on a daily basis to get the products that are vetted, that are safe, that have COAs, that meet flow criteria, and that are going to really move the needle in patient care, to get to patients, to get the patients what they need, and support and guidelines and programs and one-to-one counseling and small groups and that sort of thing. So this is my 4 Ps, taking process to providers to get products to patients. And with that, I've created programs to train healthcare professionals, mainly holistic ones like chiropractors, acupuncturists, naturopath, people that aren't necessarily writing the FDA-approved prescriptions right now, but they'll follow in time. So the program has a 30-unit comprehensive study breaking down the history, science, research, plant, products, conditions best treated, with a focus on wellness and integrative programs, including the practical guidelines that professionals need. There are 12 CEUs that are going to be awarded to nurses. Because I'm a provider for the Board of Registered Nursing here in California, I can issue CE to other nurses completing the program. There is a toolkit to follow the program, and the toolkit contains a customizable library of forms, patient teaching on the ECS, care planning, product dosing, guides for dispensary menus, which I call my formulary, tracking logs, a medical cannabis primer, a 101 presentation to go out and present in your community, a quick start guide that encompasses everything you need to start a business and know what to do to get your practice going. I will provide updates periodically with patient modules and other updates to the curriculum that are needed to continue to move the needle forward with innovative programs for the patients, as well as networking and community forums. The course is in a platform called the Mighty Network that has a closed group community forum where people can communicate, and we can share best practices and articles and links and that sort of thing. So that is going to help people align with peers and journey forward with other pioneers. And then there's a monthly mastermind where we break down webinars and updates on CBD and cannabis medicine and get clinical expertise from producers on the benefits of using their products alongside operational direction and CBD opportunities that we're folding in with our CBD marketplace. Licensees that go with the Holistic Caring Cannabis Health Coach program get to use the logo. They get all of the IP that they could use and call themselves a Holistic Caring Cannabis Health Coach, just like a franchise. So a license is the same thing as a franchise. It's just got a much lower fee, and it is a way to start a business automatically. Like you can turn and burn in just a couple of months and be very proficient, able to go. And then marketing and promotion, Holistic Caring is going to have an online directory that is in the works right now as we speak, and your health practice can be marketed as one of our national providers, giving counseling and education to patients wherever you are locally or just through telemedicine. And then finally, our CBD marketplace has vetted formulations for our coaches to carry in their office or mobile practice, as well as an affiliate program where all of our coaches can refer friends and colleagues and earn a little bit of commission to do so and help us spread the good news. So special offers for December 2020. Happy holidays to all of you. I am going to offer 20% discount on any of the Holistic Caring courses. So that's the Cannabis Health Coach licensing program, the Cannabis Health Coach certification course, and the Medical Cannabis Educator program. I will also issue 10% discounts on all of our one-to-one patient consultations, which are all remote right now. We're not doing any in-person visits. I'm here in San Diego, and a couple of the other nurses are in Southern California. So we do see patients in live visits, but not right now in COVID. Zoom is working quite well for us. So we would be happy to take 10% off for anybody that wants to meet one-on-one with a nurse and have a consultation where we spend about 90 minutes explaining the endocannabinoid system, how this works as medicine, what kind of cannabinoids might be helpful for different conditions, how to start dosing, how to shop, how to use all of the resources that are at your disposal that you don't necessarily know about on how to really make cannabis medicine work for you. So that's part of what we've been building here at Holistic Caring. I hope we can do business and we can help grow with each other in 2021. So thank you, God bless, and contact us at info@holisticcaring.com for more information. Thank you.
I have Gita Lakatos here, and she is the owner of Gita Unwrapped, which is a business that she created, home handcrafted lotions and soap. So Gita, thanks for being part of the virtual market.
Thank you so much for the invitation, and always good to talk to you. So there wasn't a problem.
Awesome.
Joining, we are homebound for so many months, and I don't get to go outside, or we don't get to see, our family member, friends. So somehow the care came into my head, and also I had other people that had opened up my eyes, talking about Mike Robinson or
Awesome.
Chris, because Chris Chambers. Yes, they had, they what they do, very eye opener. So I jump into the test to create something caring, but also you're having fun with it. It's safe, organic ingredients, natural ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
I used a lot of herbs, because, the money is tight with everybody, but you still can buy herbs and make your protection through that, drinking teas or concoction. But that's other story. So so from this caring grew out soap making, that we used basic matte and pour, goat milk and aloe vera base.
Okay.
And you had helped me to put together that little video. So it's very simple. The ingredients we choose: turmeric, annatto, rosemary, peppermint, you name it, what you can get on the market if you want to have fresh things. Or also you have a spice cabinet, lots of material there. So we use these and created things. So I created a hair mask from coconut oil. So rosemary, fresh rosemary infused in coconut oil. So it's macerated for a certain amount of time. Then it's drained and whipped into that. This has matcha. And so that's a hair mask. It's a light hair mask. But the good thing is that these creams are universal. So you can use it anywhere you want to. But this specifically, because of the rosemary, it helps to bring back the hair color or dandruff. Now it's getting cold. Our skin just getting dry immediately, like how the temperature changes. So this can be a nice soothing. It's very good for the neurotransmitters, the essential oils in it, the rosemary essential oil in it. So, here is a care, and then I want the people to start play with it and then send me the feedback where you got to with this cream, because, I had the dream, but I don't have enough surface to try all my creams. So
how many do you have total? And how many are you selling?
I have about 40 and limited batches. I want to sell all of them.
So what are the different types?
So this is rose petal infused coconut oil with rose water and rose essential oil. And there is a edible colorant in it. So all the colors is natural. So nobody should break out on anything. Although these are lightweight creams with heavy duty materials like shea butter and cocoa butter. And so the combination of these ingredients created a different texture. So the rose I'm offering for body butter, rose body butter. And there is the light green, the special cream with hemp oil and infused herbs that help calming and correcting if there is some sort of a soreness. But has been, this is what I sent to you guys.
That's the one. Oh, that works great. I can attest to that. I use it every day on my face, on, body, my back. Like I have sciatica, and I rub it on there, and it definitely is. I love it. It's almost gone. Like I think Sarah, my daughter, is using it too. I go to the bathroom, and like every day, it's like gone, like less and less. So great product. I can attest to that.
Thank you. And then also, so here is the calendula. That's also, calendula is for sensitive skin. So it's all about being sensitive to what's going on, but in the meantime, care, and then in the meantime, have fun. So that's my message with my products. Also, here are the soaps.
Okay.
Soaps. Or maybe this is not so funky. Like this is a peppermint soap with rose petals in it and chlorophyll. So we created, yes, it smells so good. It soaks so well. Oh, here, look, we use as I said, we use turmeric to get the color. And then also, washing hands can be, fun. It may release colors, but you not gonna be colored or no, just as it's melting. Yes. Also, this is rose petal with rose
Is
essential
that the
oil.
kind you gave me?
Yes,
Okay,
that
I
was
love in the shower.
and then also I was creating. This is lotion bar, but
Nice.
because the product is too soft, you know, like
Okay.
this one, for example, that's lots of shea butter in it and matcha. It's so delicious. Oh, I want to tell you also, if you want to go 10 after this cream, you won't be able to 10. It somehow just protects the skin so well that you can get your tanning salon 10s. Yes, and also if you want to color, you have to really remove all the oily content from the skin. Otherwise, you won't be able to darken your eyebrows and eyelashes.
Effect.
It infuses the skin so well that, you know, and then also lots of aloe vera in it. Lots of aloe vera. Skin friendly, constantly skin friendly was the motto. And, you know, now there is all the ingredients are interconnecting and then delivering what a skin needs. I did not go into problematic acne skins because I'm not a cosmetologist, but
well, your skin looks beautiful, so it must be doing something.
Thank you so much. Yes, I've got compliments nowadays.